what I love most about League of Legends is the amount of freedom I get from it. I can do whatever I want. My skill shows itself. I can outplay the enemy. I can control my character and it's actually responsive. Like when I click somewhere, it just moves and it doesn't, there's no like turn rate in Dota or in other games. There's no like lag or like just bad design that makes it hard for good players to play well. So I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2 between Shopify, Rebellion, and 100 Thieves. We're already into Draft Kobe. It's Aurora picked! Our first Aurora of the LCS Summer Split. It's finally arrived.
I am very excited for this. We have long awaited Aurora. We were hoping we were going to get it last weekend, but apparently they had not put enough time onto it. But it's very, very exciting because it makes AD carry life very dangerous.
Yep.
If you watch the LCK at all, then you saw quite a few AD carry deletions by this champion. I do, for that reason, really like 100 Thieves' response. 100 Thieves instantly responded to the first pick Aurora, which by leaving up, maybe they thought was a possibility, thought was coming, with the Yone mid for Quid, complemented by a Sejuani. And Quid loves playing the melee champs. We just saw Yasuo.
Yep.
Now we're going to get to see it with a Sejuani jungle. Extreme pressure here because Yone is one of the champs that can actually close the gap. Soul Unbound plus a Sejuani at your side applying stuns is one way to get around it. And then they also circumvent the other issue I was talking about. They don't even have an AD carry. They have Ziggs with mega long range and the satchel charge, which helps out a ton when you're trying to deal with this. So I actually, as excited as I am for Aurora, I already am preferring the 100 Thieves side.
Yeah, they're prepped for the possibility of the Aurora. The fact that Tomo can now stay a screen away and still contribute with a Mega Inferno Bomb on top of the engaged that 100 Thieves form. All the frontliners and the bruisers, we saw that now when Yone is getting played, you start with some damage items, but then you'll build into something like a Jack Show or an Iceborne Gauntlet that gives you more tankiness and you do not get one shot by the Aurora Burst. And if you've following up on Kobe, if you've seen it in LCK, there have been times where Aurora sneaks in across the veil from invisibility and just one-shots a backliner.
So Shopify looking to protect FakeGod's Renekton here a little bit, and they do target the other main champ that we highlighted for Sniper, the Jax, trying to get Sniper off of comfort picks here, ensure that FakeGod will have a good time in the top side, because they know what's coming.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, Sniper's probably going to pick something that synergizes with a Sejuani also, and we're going to have to deal with a very, very difficult jungle top combination. So they do their best to combat that. They ban the Jace and the Jax, which Sniper is very well known for. Personally, I am hoping for a Riven top, just because, hell, the game doesn't have playoff stakes anymore, and I want to see Sniper on Riven. And, technically it also is going to synergize with the Sejuani and pop those up, so we'll see about that if Sniper gives them an R5.
Yes!
There we go!
It's Bugi's Evelyn! You might as well. This is your last potential game of the Summer Split. Might as well throw in some of your comfort picks in there. I don't know anything about BVOY Sivir, but we know a ton about Bugi's Evelyn. That's the main champion. He made a name for himself more, climbing the Korean solo queue ladder, and it's something that he hovers every single game. I don't think we've seen an Evelyn in, I don't know how long, Kobe, but it's been a long time.
Well, you know what I see right now?
An Olaf.
I see pain. I see so much pain for FakeGod. I'm so sorry, FakeGod. An Olaf R5 from Sniper with a Sejuani jungle. I absolutely love this 100 Thieves side of the draft, even though Shopify side is way more fun. So I'm going to root for Shopify because I also root for underdogs, and they're definitely underdogs after that game number 1. But I think that 100 Thieves here just have so many good answers. But I will say there's a lot of good, well, maybe not a lot of good outs, but there's some good outs. Maybe this Sivir will be able to turbo farm. Maybe you'll get some crazy Aurora, plays here from Insanity. Happy to see it, and happy to see Bugi get his Evelyn.
The nice thing about having a Sivir, even though we don't see it prop up as a top marksman pick in any other region, it will give you wave clear. And the rest of the champions that they picked for Shopify, if they just need to stall the game out, we've seen metas where Sivir has been able to stall until 6 items. Now, I don't know if that is going to be the game that we get here today, but that is always a possibility. Whereas 100 Thieves, I mean, you said it, the fact that this Olaf was locked in into a bunch of champions that have some form of hard crowd control. Ragnarok, boom. You don't care about that anymore. So we're going to see if 100 Thieves can go the distance and look for a clean sweep, or if Shopify can pull out at least one more game win before the end of their summer split.
Yeah, as far as the Sivir goes, because I know the Sivir also is being tried out, especially a lot in Challenger in mid lane. I want to see the build where we go with the Essence Reaver Flicker Blade build for the Sivir, and you don't try and stop early for the Static Shiv. I don't actually think you need that. I think it's a little bit of a bait now, and the Essence Reaver Flicker Blade build is crazy. It has a really nice early spike, at least early for Sivir, and still gives you insane wave clear and lots of burst damage. So hoping that we get the Essence Reaver Flicker Blade combination from the Sivir, so that one will be fun. Aurora's going to be fun no matter what, because we get our Aurora pick for Insanity, and then a Bugi's Evelyn, see if he pulls out anything special here on one of the picks that we know he does love, though he's getting invaded early. And this is a nice little key here from Eyla. Even though this is super early, and this is before Evelyn is going to have her invisibility, a tip for later, as we see the delayed invade here get rebuffed by BVOY and Zeyzal. Tip for later is, you know, post level 6, when the Evelyn is really hard to track, you always want to go ward the camps.
Yep.
Because Evelyn will still have to go do camps, and those are the points where she'll have to reveal herself, and you'll actually be able to try and play at least a little bit around the positioning of this champion that I know so many late laners find so frustrating.
Yeah,
in the constant invisibility and always ganking you. So Raptors Rush, where that ward is now, is going to be probably repeat warded a whole bunch, as well as the brush by the blue buff / Gromp is a very popular Evelyn warding brush.
Yeah, because later the game goes on. If you try to ward your tri-bushes, you better hope they're control wards, because normal wards aren't going to see anything.
What?
Now, we're already seeing a lot of trading power from this Aurora. Quid under fire, still has flash, and River's right behind him, finishing up these wolves. But the way that these trades have been playing out, Insanity is going to be forcing Quid to back sometime soon. And he's going to recall now while it is a cannon wave.
Aurora, Aurora. He's got the pressure. He forces the early teleports. Let's see what kind of buy Yone gets with 6 CS. All right,
Damn.
got a refillable.
That's austerity measures right there.
But, you know, the key part is trying to use your jungle pressure. And Sejuani, you can see now, is going for the invade on the Evelyn. I want to see that jungle skirmish here.
River does have smite. He's going to try to force Bugi off so that he cannot get in range, but it's a little difficult. And the fact that River is getting pushed off by Bugi is crazy, since the wave prio, looks like Bugi was able to secure it, but now he's in trouble. Does he win this? One more hate spike! Oh my god! Bugi knows his limits, and he takes the 1v1.
So the casters, we are standing right next to the audience, and the guy in the audience that's closest to us, as soon as that fight broke out, he was like, wait a second, you don't win this!
Yeah.
Oh, Sejuani, you don't win this! Oh, that was hilarious. Nice little attempt there. Bugi hits what is key. Smite on the blue buff, gets the level 4, gets the extra rank in skill up there. That just feels so good for a jungler. When someone comes to invade you like that,
and you outplay them?
You outplay them. Not only do you still get your camp, you also kill them. Bugi here. All right, that is he already was our star for Shopify with our super subs story, but in this game, he's set up very, very nicely. And it was the Q coming back here. His Q came back up. Nice little spacing there. It was so close, too. I mean, if you're going for these invades, getting that actual smite on the camp just means so much.
I don't know about you, Kobe. If you have chat turned on in solo queue, I normally don't. But if anyone ever invades me, and I not only get my own camp, but I also win, that makes me want to turn all chat on just to talk mad crap back to them.
Well, what it also enables you to do, even with the increased price on boots, he still went for the rush onto Sork shoes as FakeGod.
He's in trouble. And the flash from River just to secure that FakeGod cannot outplay it once again or wait for cooldowns to come up. River secures the kill. And Shopify, you know, they drop one, but it's okay. Bugi still on the board with that first blood on the Evelyn. And as you pointed out, Sork boots, it allows him to be faster on the map. Level 2 or 2v2 all in on the bot side. Tomo's getting burned down low, but he's still, or he actually burned Flash. He's able to escape, but 100 Thieves bot lane currently under pressure.
Yeah, Bugi now on the offensive because River used his flash in that top play, so he's going to be able to steal away the Raptor camp. And Evelyn getting the early kill really snowballs against you because she farms so nicely here. And once Bugi gets to level 6, then it becomes a very big issue for the 100 Thieves laners. Sniper himself, that Olaf on top side, does not run flash, runs the ghost here. And we'll see if Bugi's able to get up there and try and punish him, because a Renekton Olaf lane is a fist fight lane. So definitely should be lots of opportunities for an Evelyn up on that side. Meanwhile, checking out the flashes that were blown. Tomo on the bottom side there. The Ziggs also could be a possibility with no flash.
Zeyzal just making a quick trip to mid lane to hover Insanity on the push. Insanity getting some spam. Emo Thompson, River now going to try to pressure for mid lane as well. 3v2. Shopify playing for these grubs. Zeyzal or Eyla wrapping around. Double knock up on the Zeyzal, and he's going to flash away before River can connect with the permafrost stun. And time's out. Bugi got the first grub, but now they're starting to back off.
Yeah, they kind of got to get out of there until Renekton arrives.
Between worlds, it forces Quid to bail from the Spirit Realm, and now 100 Thieves are on the back foot. FakeGod arrives to the fight first. Sniper now trying to get into the backline, pops the Ragnarok, and he's tearing through FakeGod, but he gets a heal from the Call of the Meek, and now the fight has broken up, but Sniper still takes out FakeGod, and Zeyzal could be next. Bugi on the right side dips back into the shadows, but 100 Thieves are wiping the floor with the remaining members of Shopify. One more knock up into the bomb. Tomo gets the last blow, and Eyla even survives.
Oh, I thought that Eyla was going to go down there for another one, but he survives as well. Another grub fight here in the end, going the way of the 100 Thieves. But look at the setup. The ultimate into the combination here from Insanity, but then he's out of mana. The Aurora here out of mana, trying to auto. Bugi flashes up to the other side, and it is just a little bit too low on resources, on health bars there. Shopify, they move back in and finish off one, and Bugi's able to get that nice chunk of change as Insanity goes back in and almost got out, since you do reset on Aurora when you get those kills. So he was banking on the reset, went in, got the kill, then flashed and tried to jump away, but chased down in the end. Means one more. I'm still looking at Bugi, though, for Shopify's hopes. Bugi here on the Evelyn was able to snipe another kill, and now he's going to get level 6. And level 6 on Evelyn is usually like halfway guaranteed of a kill, because just when you get it, it does so much damage. There's such a big chunk of someone's HP. So we'll see if Bugi is able to make good on his first ultimate. When you get that first kill with your ultimate, can really start to snowball. Evelyn as an assassin jungler, which is so rare in pro play, is actually one of the few selfish junglers that you see. Usually our junglers in pro play are very unselfish because there are so many carries in other lanes, but Bugi really does need to play for himself. That means you don't go for a lot of early dragons. You go for money, you go for kills.
And maybe a setup onto the bot side. Quid is stunned up by that solar flare. Eyla buying as much time as he can, but they found Bugi! And the CC layering doesn't give Bugi a chance to escape with the last caress. As Zeyzal continues the charge, here comes Insanity. Between worlds, Quid is caught in the Spirit Realm once again. And Eyla, or River should be next. Eyla managing to escape. A double kill for Insanity.
All right, friendship with Bugi ended. Aurora is my new best friend. Aurora roam bottom. The ultimate here, locking up the extra kills, and now FakeGod's feeling it.
Ragnarok popped. FakeGod, does he have enough damage? Not quite. It looks like it's just going to be a trade of ultimates between the two top laners.
Getting a little spicy there. Insanity also hoping for a face check or something, hoping for another little chunk of damage. Bugi because River was so good in the bot side play covering there, he was sitting on the control ward and pixel brush. It was kind of the worst setup for Bugi since Evelyn walking over here through a tank. He had no good avenue. It was just really smart here from 100 Thieves. This is actually starting a little bit afterwards. We're going to get our Aurora highlight. Nice move in with the ultimate into the combo. And easily able to grab those 2 kills, as you saw. I mean, this was a little bit of...
chilling.
Yeah, it was chase down. Aurora's very good at the chase down roams, like after a lot had already been spent in that fight.
Yeah.
That's kind of the setting the stage for the cleanup there. And she's very good at cleaning up with her mobility, with the ultimate. And now he's the one with the malignance. So you get to spam those ultimates, which is probably the most powerful part of her kit. It's kind of insane. So,
like, I want to point out, for 100 Thieves, the Evelyn effect has already taken place, and they've recognized it well. You know, sometimes when you pull out a champion that you haven't seen in quite some time, it could be slow to adapt to what you need to do. But 100 Thieves, look at the inventories. It's all control wards for pretty much every single player, always trying to keep the mat lit up with those pink wards to make sure that if Bugi ever walks over, they have full tracking of where this Evelyn could be. Sniper could be the next play, but Eyla is hovering to give his top laner some relief.
Yeah, not going to make too deep of a move here as they sense that because the play took so long, there's going to be reinforcements there. And remember the big punish last time around where 100 Thieves, you're talking about, you know, playing around the Evelyn. Namely, it was River with the control ward and pixel brush sitting here on the Sejuani and really blocking the fallout from Bugi because Bugi wanted to double engage there. He wanted to get in. He could have finished off, you know, 2 of them off of the Zeyzal engage, but he got screened away by River Sejuani and really blocked the Evelyn from gaining money. So now what you're worried about is the Malignance Aurora Insanity there. See if he can actually make use of it. As soon as you get that Malignance, your ultimate cooldown is so low, you just always want to spend it. So they're going to always look for picks, and they call Zeyzal up here into the lane gank to actually look for one on Quid. I like this. Try and always play around your first item power spike here, that since you got it so early for Insanity. Spend your ultimates, rinse, repeat. But look at that. Quid is actually playing very nicely on top side. He was really defensive. He used his Soul Unbound to go the other way, waits for the wave to get to him. Doesn't want to give any opportunities to a team that has a roaming support plus an Evelyn creeping around.
Tomo might not realize that Evelyn is lurking around, and Bugi is just playing on the outside of that turret vision range, but Bugi's going to give up on the mid play, look towards top.
Yeah, the Ziggs is pretty annoying to deal with since the satchel charge plus flash, but 3 people versus 2 on top side. See if there's any...
Oh, but River snuck in. I don't think they were expecting the Sejuani to be there. Bugi finally shows up, flashes in for the E, and that's the last caress. Insanity gets the last tick on it. Meanwhile, FakeGod showing up to the fight ensures that River goes down, and now Tomo in a 1v4. FakeGod's gonna flash in. Tomo tries to flash satchel charge away. Eyla shows up, buys some time with the quickness, and if Tomo can get another spell rotation, maybe he can trade one back, but he's running to Shopify side of the map, and he's got nowhere else to go. It's the double kill for Bugi's Evelyn.
I love the laughter after like every play in this game. Keep our camera on Bugi here. Bugi is cracking up at these plays.
He's having the time of his life. He gets to play his favorite champion.
Yeah, if you also see the beginning of that play, it was a nice demonstration of Aurora's ultimate being used for actual mobility there. Insanity was the one he got engaged on, chunked under tower so low. But let's see him. Yeah, we'll see the ultimate here, and then he bounces to the other side. So he gets, you'd think, oh man, he's so screwed, right? But he uses his ultimate and then flashes over to the other side. The range that you get just with casting your ultimate, the little jump there, out of tower range, then flashed, then was able to kite while FakeGod and Zeyzal got the extra cleanups. And Bugi was like, oh great, I can go in, I can get my kills start to roll here on the assassin, Evelyn. Now, Shopify with their kills, with their lead. Unfortunately for them, after they've already been eliminated from playoffs, but having some fun on a couple of these picks here. They are pretty AP heavy in their picks that are ahead at the moment, namely the Evelyn and the Aurora, so 100 Thieves would be wise to index into a bit of magic resist.
Yeah, because right now, The fact that Malignance was rushed, hang on, a kill might happen on the Tomo, but he just satchel charges away, takes some damage on the way out. Eyla pops the quickness, trying to cut off Insanity, and now he could be in trouble. That's going to be a big shutdown bounty that goes over to Quid. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Sniper took one for the team as he traded himself for BVOY under the dive.
I love that. Olaf pop ultimate into the back on 3. I've got one job. I'm taking BVOY down. And he did. He got his kill. Also opens up space for the rest of the team to kill the opposing diver. Let's take another look at it. Again, the satchel charge that we mentioned from Champ Select, quite nice here for Tomo. Gets himself away, a little bit of damage, kind of shrugged off, and Sniper teleports in. As soon as he hit that axe.
He's so fast!
He was walking away. As soon as he hits the axe, turned right back around, chases down the Sivir, annihilates him. Everybody's cracking up after these plays. Maybe a little bit less there, just a small smirk, but still going to get right back to it as BVOY return to the attempts at farming. And I am happy to see the Essence Reaver Flicker Blade build. We shall see here, though, as far as the Evelyn hovering around and getting sussed out.
I just realized that Insanity, before that fight, bought Medjai's, and immediately after purchasing Medjai's, he lost all the stacks. That's tough.
Wah, wah.
See, guys, this is what happens when you read too much.
No, you want to encourage people to play risky and get Medjai's. I want to see more Medjai's purchased. We need more stakes. The analyst desk.
I mean, we could get some from the analyst room or the lounge.
Let's see about the next possible play here, though, because Shopify, since they do have the Sivir rotated in mid and should be farming away quite nicely here, we will approach that 2-item power spike we've been heavily awaiting for BVOY. So then we'll get to have some fun with the Sivir as well as the double AP carries from Shopify. Meanwhile, River hovering around yet again, always trying to play around the melee solo laners here. Make sure that Quid is okay in pushing out.
And Sniper has to give so much respect because Bugi can approach from any angle. You can even sneak through lane and through that alcove, because if you don't have a control ward, if you're not in the bush already. And now he's in trouble. Pops a Ragnarok so he can dodge the charm damage, but Bugi with the last caress will get out of the turret range, take him down. It's a Glacial Prison from Rimmer trying to make the dive onto BVOY. They cleared him out. He's not in danger, but they blow up the turret now. Eyla with the second engage. Mega Inferno Bomb. Big dunk right on top of BVOY's head. And the action doesn't stop. On the bottom side, Quid going all in onto Insanity, and it forces him to pop between worlds. But now he's super low. But Quid not healthy enough to continue the dive.
I love the action in these games. After the playoff stakes have dropped a little bit, we crank up the kills. 19 kills here, only 17 and a half minutes. As we had fighting all across the map. Everybody's just like, you know what? I'll go for a 1v1 also. Under tower, I'll go for it.
We see them top side. Why not? You know, just have a round, find out.
All right, well, now let's refocus on Bugi since the Evelyn rank 2 ultimate and has acquired quite a few more kills since we last were focused on him. The burst damage really getting up there now. Going for the Lichbane into Deathcap build. I love this one. Get your massive burst damage, your really big combination off your one Lichbane auto proc.
Yeah.
It's very quick too. Get your burst damage and get out, as we saw in the tower dive. And Sniper was trying to burn him down and get him low enough so that he would force the ultimate earlier, but so hard in the 2v1 tower dive versus Evelyn. You don't have a lot of really good ways out. And is going to be Dragon, finally picked up by one of the teams, and that team is Shopify.
And unlike most of the other mage junglers we've seen throughout the entire summer split, you know, most of them are going for that Faded Ashes. Even Nidalee dropped the Lichbane rush in favor of going Liandry's first. But for Evelyn, her clear speed is frankly fast enough. You don't need the additional help of Faded Ashes. And Lichbane just gives you a little bit more AP power. You have an additional AP ratio when you go in with that empowered Spellblade proc. As Evelyn, you are just looking to one-shot someone, and that's why, after Lichbane, your favorite components are large rods because you just want to stack as much raw ability power as possible.
You are a burst assassin. You should build accordingly.
Get out of here with that max HP.
Topside vision here. Interesting. They're setting up for maybe topside play for Shopify. They have so much pick potential. Zeyzal's been waiting here a while, and they're slowly moving up with the control wards.
Could be. I just got word from Broad that was the latest Dragon take by any team of the Summer Split.
Yeah.
Bugi's in trouble, does flash away from the Glacial Prison, the Mega Inferno Bomb already used by 100 Thieves, and that's going to force Evelyn out for now.
I mean, it's something we rarely see is assassin junglers that are more selfless junglers in pro play, especially in the LCS. And that is going to lead to more focus on kills. Speaking of which, FakeGod trying to get away from the death of his tower. Does escape with his life, but will be a successful push here for 100 Thieves into a Rift Herald. So they're going for number 2. I think it's pretty high value as long as they don't lose out on a Baron rush. Yeah. Shopify will rush the Baron, seeing everyone down here.
Between Worlds, paused by Insanity, trying to keep Sniper down, and they burst him. Shopify now turned back to the Baron. FakeGod buying as much time as he can with the Dominus. He manages to flash away, saving his life. They lose the tier 2 on the bottom side of the map, but this Baron could be gone by the time 100 Thieves responds.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to try and get there. Let's see. River's running now. Sejuani should not get there in time. Should be a nice haul here for Shopify.
I mean, the Baron should go over to Shopify, but maybe they can play for a turn after and try to keep Shopify in range. Quid is going to get jumped on by Zeyzal as he's forced to flash away. Bugi now on the chase. Last Caress is coming off. Cooldown in just a few more seconds. Mega Inferno Bomb. Decent damage. Eyla and River now trying to join the fight, but it's another teleport, and it's FakeGod rejoining the fray. Tomo doesn't have any more cooldowns. No Mega Inferno Bomb. He's just throwing bombs. Small ones, and here comes a teleport from Sniper. But it looks like he's just teleporting into the mid wave, and they're going to try to trade turrets.
Shopify got almost everything there. FakeGod lived. Yeah, they lost the secondary tower on bottom side, but that was a Rift Herald use. Like that was an investment to get that. Plus, they got their kill on Sniper. Plus, they got the Baron buff. Didn't lose out anybody and got the extra kill on the Quid. Compliments to Zeyzal, by the way. Sometimes when you're getting pincered like that and you're running away from the objective, teams can kind of lose their cool and scatter. But Zeyzal immediately made the call. Attack one of the flankers. Attack Quid, who just teleported in.
Yep.
And it paid off for Shopify.
Decent gold lead for Shopify, 3,000. Bugi forced the last Caress over the wall so he doesn't get stunned by 100 Thieves CC control. As the rest of 100 Thieves maintaining their ground and defending the tier 2 in the mid lane. But Shopify, still with that gold lead, they're pretty confident about taking any even structured fight. As the rest of 100 Thieves just doing what they can to defend.
All right, teleport out for the push here on bottom. Big minion wave coming up, and everyone can rotate over. So with the Baron buff, should be nice siege here for Shopify. Tomo the Ziggs has a lot of wave clear regardless, and it looks like they're not full committing to that push on the bottom. So will be the reset for Shopify. Wait, Insanity wants a pick. Even though they know Zeyzal's in this brush, I don't think they know. Well,
Quid goes all in on Insanity. He pops between worlds. Mega Inferno Bomb doesn't quite hit the center of the mark as Insanity does manage to escape with the help of Zeyzal.
All right, 100 Thieves need to have somebody catch top then, because top wave is going to get pushed in with some Baron buffs here from FakeGod. Looks like they elect Sniper, who might get dove. Honestly, that would be too risky for Shopify. Full resets have come in, so 100 Thieves are going to be able to defend.
Not only, Kobe, are 100 Thieves playing around the Evelyn with the control wards that we saw in their inventories throughout the course of the game, but they're also investing into a lot of magic resist as well. And for Bugi, this is a straight up full magic penetration build. Shadow Flame, the Sork boots, the fact that now you have a Wit's End completed by Quid, and the Banshee's Veil for Tomo. That all-in is going to be less lethal than Bugi would like. You're really depending on Insanity to get in there first to apply the Malignant's magic resist debuff to hopefully give you more of a one-shot potential. But 100 Thieves, they are preparing for the two big threats on Shopify.
Dragon started up. Would be so risky for 100 Thieves. I mean, they don't have Sniper here, so this positioning is a little bit sus. They actually draw them off. Shopify stop, and they want the pick. Look at Bugi just hovering around here. Tomo's got his shield, though.
Yeah. Tomo staying far away from the minion wave, using the range of those bouncing bombs to clear it. And he'll have to funnel into the jungle, where the rest of his team is already set up position. Zeyzal pushing forward and just posturing for a turn. The Dragon's getting burned down, and it doesn't look like 100 Thieves are going to get in to contest anyway. So this is the second Dragon of the game, easily over to Shopify Rebellion.
All right, the Evelyn's above them. Here we go.
FakeGod starting to tango with River. Zeyzal's in as well. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Insanity cut off by Quid, but he flashes away from the Fate Sealed. Eyla now turning back to the rest of the fight. The ultimate already used. Sniper trying to lead the charge, getting into the face of Bugi. The last caress blows up Sniper. What a huge knockup from 100 Thieves, but it's just not enough. Shopify Rebellion are steamrolling the competition, and the rest of the Thieves have to flee. There's no heist to play for here. They just got to get out with their lives.
Eyla's not going to be able to get out with his life. Maybe River can do it, the lone thief. He's running from a support, and he's going to keep on running. All right, they got one thief out, but they lose almost everything else, Raafaa. Now the base is under attack. BVOY immediately into pushing. Sivir's already level 15, looking to crank this one up, and it is going to be inside 2 secondary towers. The price here, as Shopify will collect in a huge way. This is huge rewards for them. I mean, the Evelyn got a bunch. We're up to 16 stacks on the Medjais after that one too, because Insanity was able to avoid death on the initial play from 100 Thieves, then get back in there with the ultimate and the huge combination from Shopify. Let's take a look at it. How patient they end up being. Bugi on the top side, kind of drawing them in a little bit, and really it's about wearing down the Olaf. As soon as they get all the CDs out of the Olaf, he had no more ultimate, no more ghost, no more Sterix Gauge. Guess who comes over the wall, or attempted to go over the wall? Doesn't matter, the ultimate went off over the wall, boom! They get the big ults, and then they get the big combination. Full chase down too, with Sivir ultimate here, giving all of the speed for Shopify. Now they have all the tools they need. 18 seconds on this Baron.
When a team has nothing to lose, they can become one of the most dangerous opponents you ever face in a split. Now for Shopify, 6,000 gold ahead, 2 dragons on their side. They have so much power in being able to tangle these fights as Quid tries to go in, forcing Insanity off, but Zeyzal cutting off River on the right side, so he cannot get in and join. Teleport, now looking to cut off BVOY. Well timed on the spell shield to block the Glacial Prison, but Insanity is popped by the Mega Inferno Bomb. Tomo now behind the rest of his team as they lead the charge. Zeyzal forced to flash. FakeGod and Bugi still on the run. I don't know if Bugi can get in and turn this fight around with the last caress. He walks into the front line. Decent damage, but not enough to take out River or Sniper. Zeyzal dropping low. FakeGod back into the fight. Bugi finds one on a Quid, but Sniper just tears through Zeyzal with the axes before he gets dropped. FakeGod, wait a minute! Turning this fight around. He and Bugi. It's looking like last week against FlyQuest, and now it's Tomo on the run. One more stun with the Ruthless Predator, and Bugi comes in to sink his fangs in.
There we go. That Evelyn is getting pretty fed, Raafaa. That's a dangerous assassin. River is actually able to finish his red, but he stays away for the control ward. Uh-oh. Can he get out?
Ooh, why are you going back in? Oh, it's dangerous. I guess he is a tank. He shouldn't get popped.
It's level 16 Evelyn to 13 Sejuani, though. Like, you get really, really out-leveled towards the later stages when you're playing against this matchup. Meanwhile, the Baron cleaned up, no problem for them. Smite left over. Shopify are doing it.
Take a look back at the replay once again, Kobe. The fight that was spaced out, it's so patient from 100 Thieves before they re-engage.
Double teleports came in. They were able to get the huge pop on Insanity, which honestly gave me the confidence as well in 100 Thieves to be able to full chase this. But FakeGod and Bugi here, as a lot of the focus for 100 Thieves was on the Leona. They're trying to take down Zeyzal, who's so tanky. FakeGod gets right into the middle, and he creates so much space for Bugi here, who on the outside is just able to pick up kill after kill. And FakeGod AoEing all of them down. Then they get the chase through. Just cracking up all game long. I love this. The laugh reels here from Bugi.
8, 1, and 11 on the Evelyn. The Glacial Prison thrown out. BVOY just dodges it. Oh my god, look at the damage from Bugi in the last fight as well. It didn't look like he was getting much done on the front line, but just consistent pressure, lying on the outskirts, using the shadows to his advantage to go in when he has the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, he was the main DPS left alive. He was the one doing the lifting here. Now we'll take a look at the defense from 100 Thieves, though.
100 Thieves are doing what they can. I mean, Bugi is a higher level than Sniper. 17 to 14. He's a higher level than Quid. This is like solo queue levels of terrifying Evelyn on the Rift right now, and Bugi is bringing it to the forefront here on the LCS stage. 100 Thieves try to go for a pick on the Zeyzal, but they're just going to turn around between Worlds and Solar Flare. 100 Thieves' lives are in danger as Tomo is trying to space everything out from the engage. Insanity stepping up, looking for one more twofold Hex. Maybe can get enraged across the Veil, the flash, the weird, and gets the slow, but it's not enough damage unless he burns down from the Leandries. Tomo manages to survive, but the inhibitor is taken down by Shopify, and they'll take their leave.
One domino knocked over, one inhibitor down. Shopify, nice job there. Pull back and make sure you can collect all of the possible comeback mechanics. Take them away from 100 Thieves. Don't let them get any objective bounty shut down towards Dragon. Don't let them get too much of their jungle camps either. Get a reset off, full purchase, and then return to finish the job.
Third Dragon acquired. Shopify now on Soul Point. And 100 Thieves are going to try to see if they can catch them while half of them are not back on the map. FakeGod has teleport, so does BVOY. They're going to have to pull the trigger if Shopify wants to turn for it. Bugi is caught. Big shutdown will go over to Tomo and 100 Thieves. Do they have a window now?
I mean, they could probably get top objective bounty shutdown. So that is a shutdown on the Evelyn, which was a giant stacked bounty, plus top side tower. Baron empowered recalls means that there will be no pick here on the bottom side, but still, that is a nice little chunk of change in this for the side of 100 Thieves here. Careful about how much you give back to them. Shopify, they are on Dragon Soul Point.
Glacier Prison on BVOY, he cancels it with the Spell Shield, but doesn't have anything to cancel the knockup from the Grand Entrance, as now it's just two initiators trying to keep BVOY in place, and the Mega Vernobomb zones him back in. BVOY almost sidestepped it, but he still falls to Tomo anyway.
Eyla barely squeaking out with his life too. Aurora tried to use the ultimate to snipe him there at the end, so they can't get it. Another inkling of a comeback pick for 100 Thieves. They're not going to let Shopify walk this one towards the Nexus.
I agree, OG7. This is cinema right now. 100 Thieves. Someone making it competitive and shoring up the gold advantage that Shopify had. It was 8.5 thousand at one point, and now we're under 7,000.
Yeah. Without the pressure of the playoff qualifications on their shoulders, Shopify are now just some friends playing League of Legends, having some fun with your friends. Bugi definitely having a very fun time as we constantly see the camera of him laughing after these plays, after some of the ways that he's getting so many of these kills. And now he actually meets up with Sniper in the jungle. He actually saw Sniper, or you could put it the other way if you wanted to. He's now level 18 on the Evelyn and continues to hunt the rest of the team.
He does have to get through a spell shield from Tomo thanks to that Banshee's Veil. I'm not sure how much damage he can actually do. Bugi is going to get jumped on. Big initiation. He uses the ulti to escape. Zeyzal now frontlining, but he gets punted back by the satchel charge. Tries to flash away the stun for the permafrost, and here comes Sniper into the backline, forcing Bugi to flash over the wall as well. Sniper is burned down between worlds. Will keep 100 Thieves locked into this circle. FakeGod goes in with the flash. Slice and dice. Call of the Meek. FakeGod is a big, nasty crocodile, and they don't have anything to take him down. Tomo, the last man standing as BVOY picks up a triple, but this Tomo is about to be crocodile food, but they're just going to donate it for a quadra kill to BVOY. Shopify will not go through this series without picking up at least one win, and we're going to go to game 3, y'all.
Shopify have done it. FakeGod Crocodile is able to get them the dub. 4 item Sivir here walking behind them, also applying a decent amount of pressure. Nice job, Bugi on the Evelyn. They get the dub. Aurora gets the dub in the LCS.
Big stat applications, Kobe. 100% win rate on Aurora in the LCS. 100% win rate on Evelyn. This split in the LCS. Boom. Shopify are changing the game, man.
Yeah, too bad it's a little bit too late for them.
Man. Well, with that, single day tickets are officially on sale for the LCS Championship at the YouTube Theater in Los Angeles. So head on over to riot.com/LCS Championship to claim your spot. With that, we're going to head on over back to the LCS Lounge to break Game 2 down.
Welcome back, guys, to the lounge. Now, what I'm here for is to talk about some Aurora. Now, of
It
course,
was the first Aurora.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, first Aurora.
So I'm happy about that. Thank God a team was able to let it through. Now, it had to happen in a circumstance in which both these teams' lives are already realized.
Basically completely decided.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thieves is
So,
4th or 5th, no matter what.
That's sad enough, but at least we got to see some Aurora gameplay, and it comes in the face of Insanity. So a few things that I wanted to point out here. Number one is just the way in which it engages. Now, you've seen it in LCK and LPL a little bit, but like in this case, now you do see Shopify Insanity dip into Fog. Now, we see it from his perspective. Now, if you see it from 100 Thieves' perspective, and we play it out a little bit there. Great engage, of course. It forces Quid and River to be able, or Quid and Eyla to find escapes. Now, if this was have a little bit more damage, I think, behind it, then this should result in at least one kill. I think Quid's always going to get out of those fights, but this is a bad fight initially for 100 Thieves. Now, they end up winning it because, as I mentioned, both their targets, Quid and Eyla, are out, and they get completely wiped immediately afterwards. But I thought that at least the engage was a great example of Aurora's strengths. Wanted to bring it out to the bot lane fight only because not so much of how Aurora was able to net them some kills. Let's actually play it out here. Fight happens from 100 Thieves side. You see Aurora in full vision, of course, but is able to get at least the engagement in which she wanted. To get a kill off of it, which is always great. My main focus, friends, she uses her ulti, right? Okay. Now, as we play this one out, I'm just genuinely interested in the timeline in which she gets her base off, and how long it takes for her ult to get her ulti back. And of course, this is all without her lucidity boots or her, what's it called, malignant. So the cooldown which you expect her to have, that is going to be reduced soon. By the time she's actually partaking in another fight, just look at her cooldowns here. It's already a quarter up, and she just ended up taking a full wave bot lane, comes back top lane, waits a little bit, and then she's going to have ulti up immediately. So that's actually, to me, what's really important is how short her cooldown actually is.
So how short was it at this point?
Yeah.
Let me actually play it out a little bit. I want to go back just because I actually don't remember what the number actually was at the time. So if we play it out from here, she had just used it. Click on her character here. Okay. Took 111 seconds, which is like, honestly, I think pretty short for what it is. And this is before her CDR items even come through. And I just wanted to play one last fight here. This one was my favorite personally because it actually talks about a BS kind of play pattern. Let's go, because she's focused on here completely from both River and Quid, and she should die here. Ultis, has the movement speed, has W, so she can reposition behind her teammates. And then, of course, now she can use her W again, get the movement speed away from the Ziggs ulti. Because of the reset that she gets off W on the one kill. So all it really takes is just one kill. This is the end of the fight for me that I saw from here. Any takeaway from you guys just watching this game?
I mean, I really like that last fight you showed because it shows her mobility, especially like post ulti.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that when people are talking about like why Aurora is so strong, we've seen the backline kills, right? Where she leaps out and she just murders someone on the other side. But her mobility is the biggest thing for me that makes her so dangerous in a lot of these 5v5s.
Yeah, it is. There's so much that she can actually do in a team fight. Whenever she's engaged on, there are multiple times in which she is the target. So I'm really interested, and I hope that we can see it in a Game 3 one more time. Leave it open, guys. Give it to Insanity one more time. I'm interested in it. I think we all are. And Game 3 is going to be immediately after this. Thank you, guys.
That's Ziggs. I'm still coming.
I have stun on
TP there.
I'm okay.
You get
Looking
them, okay?
Ziggs.
Wait, I'm going in 1 second. No way, guys. Okay, we need to go. No way. I go. We can play it right now. Guys,
Olaf with ulti.
I have ult them. I have big ult. Nice job. I have lock it too. We're okay. Rakan ult. No.
Chase.
Olaf with the flash.
Look Olaf together.
I can Olaf.
Nice work. Nice, guys.
Go, Aaron, man.
FakeGod. Beat their ass, Aaron.
Oh, he leave.
He's not just a